Hello, assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Economics Study with Farhana. Today I'm gonna tell you about how to estimate panel regression in STATA. So let's get started. Basically, I will try to let you know about the fixed effect model, about the random effect model, and how to choose between fixed effect and random effect model basically through Hausmann's test. As we are dealing with panel data, so first of all we need to declare that it's a panel data set. So we need to go to statistics, then we need to go to longitudinal or panel data, then set up and utilities, then declare data set to be a panel data. So here in my data set the panel ID is country and the time variable is year and it's yearly basis. So then we need to click on OK. So the data set has been declared as panel data. If we look at our data set, here is country, then year, then GDP, inflation, unemployment and export. So we will test if inflation, unemployment and export affects GDP or not. So first of all we need to go to statistics. Then we need to go to longitudinal or panel data, then we need to go linear models, then linear regression, we need to click on that. After that, here you can see the dependent variable. So our dependent variable is GDP. Then we need to select our independent variable. Our independent variables are inflation, unemployment and export. So here you can see the different kinds of test. It's a GLS random effect model and this is a fixed effect model. So first of all we will go with random effect model. So we need to click on submit. So here you can see the random effect model result. So first of all we need to store this estimation. So for storing the estimation we need to write estimates space STORE space random, as it is a random effect model. So we need to click on enter. After that we again will go to statistics, then longitudinal or panel data, then linear model, then linear regression. So this time we will select the fixed effect model. So we have selected, then we need to click on OK. This is basically fixed effect model result. Again we need to store this data set also. So this time we will need to write estimates space store space fixed, as it is a fixed effect model. So we need to click on enter. So this two estimation has been stored. At this point of time we need to know that which kinds of model is best fit for my data set. So for this we need to run Hausmann test. Now from this Hausmann test result we will be able to pick our best model. So for this we need to write here Hausmann HAUSMAN space FIXED fixed space random RANDOM. Then we need to click on enter. Here you can see the Hausmann test result. We need to look at this value, as the probability value is greater than 0.05. So in this case we will select the random effect model. So if this p value is lower than 0.05, then we would select the fixed effect model. So in this case, as the p value is greater than 0.05, so best fit model is random effect model. So my random effect model result was this one. So this model is the best fit for my data set. Now if we look at the estimated value and if we want to interpret the value, we can see that as the GDP is also in percentage and inflation is also in percentage, so we can describe that if inflation is increased by 1%, then GDP will decrease by 10% as there is minus sign, and as the p value is 0.019, that means it is significant at 5% level. Then if we look at the unemployment rate, we can see that the coefficient value is negative. That means if unemployment rate is increased by 1%, then the GDP will decrease by 0.14%. So, and here we can see that p value is not significant. That means p value is greater than 0.05. So here we can say that unemployment not significantly affects GDP. So we cannot accept this on. So if we look at the export value, then we can see that it is a positive value, as the export data set was in billion taka. So if export is increased by 1 billion taka, then GDP will increase by 2%. And here we can see that p value is 0.03. That means it is significant at 5% level. So here we can say that export has a statistically significant positive effect on the GDP, as the coefficient value is positive. So here in this case we have found two statistically significant variable that affects GDP data, and unemployment doesn't significantly affect GDP. Now, if we want to present this random effect model in Microsoft Word, from this STATA we can export the result in Microsoft Word. So for this, first of all, in your STATA you need to install the Outrek 2. So for this, first of all, you need to install our Outrek software. So for this we need to write ssc space install space Outrek reg2. So here you can see that Outrek 2 is installing. So you need to write that ssc space install space Outrek 2. So it will take some time. So you can see that Outrek 2 installation has been completed. Then you again need to run the same random effect model. So the random effect model was this one. We need to run this again. Then after that we need to write here Outrek 2 space using. Then we need to write here any file name in which it will be saved. So here I am giving the file name file. Then you need to give dot. Then you need to write doc. Then click on enter. So after this you need to click on this one, that is file.doc. Here you can see that it has been exported in MS Word. So it had, and the one advantage is that statistically significant star has already been given here. You can easily notice that which variable are significant or not. So and the p value is also given. So this is another technique to export the regression result from STATA to MS Word, and it's a very effective procedure. So I hope you will like this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Allah Hafiz.